Alright, welcome back to our ClanGen Isolation Challenge. I have been kind of nervous about jumping back into this for like the same reasons as always, which is just I'm so nervous that we're gonna kill all our cats. I mean, currently I believe both are sick with stage 1 of our Withering Disease that made its way into the clan via Fogtail here, a loner that showed up and then ended up passing away from Mangled Tail. And basically Mom Spindlefrost and her son Sageflare, who became a warrior, are both sick, and I'm not sure they exactly know it yet. So I am nervous to hop into this next episode, and let me just grab my dice so we can start. Oh gosh. It's gonna take me a second to get back into the groove of every single thing that I have to do, so let's just see what the next moon looks like. Nothing. Look at some relationships. Spindlefrost quickly apologizes after bumping into Sageflare. They have a small laugh about it. That's good. These are all positive effects, which is restoring some faith here. Spindlefrost appreciates Sageflare, telling them that they had a feather stuck to their face. And Sageflare and Spindlefrost have a long discussion about goals and aspirations and see that they have a lot in common. That is great. So I am just rolling for stuff going on behind the scenes. Weather, it's another clear and warm month. It is the most common weather condition we'll ever have, so if it seems like every time we roll that's what it is, it's because it's always going to, that is the most average. And another thing I believe we have to roll for is recovery. I should experience, but I do that behind the scenes. Okay, recovery wise, we roll the pull up a number generator. I'll have to see chances of survival for both of them. So rolling for Spindlefrost here, who's eavesdropping on her son. That is not a recovery. And Sageflare, who is curious about the other clans, does recover. Okay. Now, because he's recovered, but she hasn't, we have to look at the chance of if her condition worsens. No. Okay. We're fine for now. But, still a lot of nervousness about this. And we will go on a patrol. I think because stage 1 is kind of just seen as a common sickness. We're not exactly sure. So I'm going to send them both individually on border patrols. Spindlefrost comes across a small dog. She's not going to do anything. And Sageflare slinks through every clan's territory, low to the ground as they approach the Garlic clan border. The moon hangs heavy and the Hittites out around, making sure they're unnoticed. Proceed. Their movements across the border, and while Sageflare's heart beats fast at the sight of a certain cat, they're crestfallen. See, they're accompanied by a clanmate. The clanmate stares with narrowed eyes as Sageflare, gruffly reminding them to stay on their side of the border before whisking away the other cat in tow. Oh, what could have been a moonlit romance, I think, turned into nothing great. Okay, we only got 2 pieces of prey, and both of those should be fine. Right? Yeah, that's fine. And nope, that is sick prey. Alright. Gotta scroll up to immune system. Both healthy. Who's eating it? Okay, she is. It's fine. Lots of stuff. I wish this wasn't. I mean, I purposely did this to myself, making it the most complicated thing in the world. And it's just the way I like it. Next moon. Same, nothing happened. So, Spindlefrost is talking with Sageflare. Basically, just chatting. And Spindlefrost avoids running into any cat, but Sageflare interrupts their peaceful silence. I think he's just checking on his mom. He seems like the guy to do that. And Sageflare appreciates Spindlefrost telling him that he had a feather stuck to his face. Yeah, that always... that's something I see a lot happen in this game. Another warm, clear moon. I mean, I like not having horrible weather conditions. But it does, there's some cool things that could happen. So I do want to, before anything, check if she has recovered, just so that we know. Also, we have to be checking if Sageflare is going to catch it again. So that is a 1 in 3 chance. She got unlucky last time. Unlucky again. And he's got a 1 in 6 chance of catching it again. And he's fine. So Spindlefrost is trying to set a good example, and Sageflare wants to critique Spindlefrost's fighting techniques. I think that going on patrols by themselves, both looking for cats to join, kind of makes it a little bit easier for them to just, for Sageflare in particular, not to get sick again. Spindlefrost heard rumors about a badger. Oh gosh, I know this could lead to her death. I think she's gonna go check it out. While Spindlefrost is carefully sniffing at the burrow entrance, there's a rustle from the woods behind them. It's difficult to say who's more surprised, Spindlefrost or the badger. It charges for the set, and Spindlefrost leaps out of the way, but its claws catch their pelt, and it's a bloodied cat that limps back to camp to report the whole sorry adventure. And Sageflare... Ooh, loner. Checking the borderlines when they hear a startling sound, a hiss of pain, followed by, they follow it, it's a loner. Sageflare warily approaches loner, who doesn't seem to notice. It's obvious that they're bleeding out. Sageflare attempts to staunch the bleeding and carry the cat back to camp, but it's no use. Hopefully they didn't suffer too long. That sucks. So, they caught 5 prey, because I'm having hers for being bad. That's fine. That's fine. Not fine. He eats it. It's a 25% chance. He's fine. So that's 3, 4, not fine. He eats it. He's fine. And last prey. Another one that's not great. She eats it. That's a 20% chance. Yeah. I mean, she's already sick, but still, fine. That's great. At the very least, Sageflare is doing okay, and he should be hitting, yeah, he should be hitting level 4 of identification, so that would help learn about symptoms, and Spindlefrost is level 5, and I didn't even notice. That means that she learned how to identify and prey, which increases her chance of avoiding sick prey. I think it's like 1. Yeah, it's 1 in 90 now. That's great. For her, at least. For him, it's 1 in 75 still. But he should be moving up a level right now. Okay, Sageflare was caught sharing prey with a kitty pet. Great. That's fun. It's also New Leaf. New Weather. He's got 200 experience. He's got 100. It seems so little, but he's up to next moon. He'll be up to level 4. And we can roll for the weather. New Leaf weather is mostly clear and warm. Another feather stuck to a face. Spindlefrost wants to spend more time. Sageflare and Sageflare and Spindlefrost are inseparable and can almost always be found with each other. That is great, but also not great. Because I don't want you to get sick again. It's also raining and warm, but raining, which means flooding, right? Yeah, raining. That's a D4 chance for flooding to happen. Nope. But still cool weather. It also does mean we're back up to a D10, I think, for hunting. Maybe I'm scrolling past it way too far. Yeah, it's to a D10. Which means we'll be getting a lot of prey. But we also have to first roll our chance of recovery for Spindlefrost, which is still a 1 in 3. She's still very sick. To roll this 1 in 6 chance for Sageflare. No, he's fine. He hasn't caught it, but she's still sick. And she's still trying to set a good example. And he's wondering if the kitty pet life is so bad. Yeah, maybe finding a kitty pet companion would help. Another border patrol. Large dog. can't go out and do that. And you're the only one hunting, so that's 7 prey. I mean, we still are feeding ourselves. But just this is bad luck, top of bad luck. Safe. Safe. Sick. Who eats it? He does. It's 25. Oh, he's sick again. Yay. So I guess the rest of the prey doesn't matter, because they're both sick again. Yay. Yeah, I have a feeling that this is gonna end horribly. We're just gonna have everyone get sick again, and then it's gonna slowly progress. I mean, it hasn't gotten that bad yet, but I just know it will. Next moon. Everyone seems alright. Spindlefrost covered for Sageflare and something minor. Spindlefrost is giving Sageflare a task, and Sageflare thinks about how Spindlefrost is always reliable. Yeah, your mom's pretty reliable. Okay. It is cloudy. I love when the weather changes. And still warm. One day we'll get another temperature, but until then we have to enjoy the fact that it's cloudy. Spindlefrost is still injured with this claw wound. Once again, still trying to set a good example. Finally, recovering from getting sick. I'm not going to... Oh, I should have been rolling if it was going to get worse or not. I mean, she's recovered. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I will roll for him. And you're wondering what living with 2 legs is like. He's not, but now we can check if he's getting worse. It's a D10. No, he's fine. And back on patrol, bud. Please go find someone. Sageflare's Mocking Porter, King of Rogues, ambush you. Run away! Turnsdale races away. Rogues have far outnumbered them. One in the clan is more important. And you get 9 pieces of prey. Great. 9 pieces of prey. Let's see. Safe. Not safe. Who eats it? There's a chance of getting her sick again. He eats it. That's fine. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. That's bad. Who eats it? Him. 6, 7, 8, 9. Great, okay. Our sick cat has finally recovered. And it's good news. And Sageflare is also level 4 this moon. So that means if she recovers and brings someone in, that should be fine. Okay, so Spindlefrost's claw wound has healed, and she's got a runny nose. Spindlefrost reassures Sageflare about something that was bothering them. Great. Spindlefrost thinks Sageflare was nice to them, and Sageflare saw Spindlefrost the other day and did get a chance to meow hello. Awesome. Another clear and warm day. We are back to those. We enjoyed our rainy and cloudy, but we're back to warm and clear. And I'm glad that she's recovered, but now we have to roll to see if she was getting sick. Nope. And she's having a good day. So are we. And Sageflare's pulling a prank. Do you recover? You recover! They're both better! I was so prepared to come into this episode and have them both die. I mean, he's got a runny nose, but sickness-wise, he is A-okay. They have both recovered. They are both able to go out on border patrols. This is awesome. Okay, Sageflare. Checking the borders, they notice that a Laurel clan scent has strayed into the territory. You're gonna ignore it. He does not have the time to care about that. And Spindlefrost, you're gonna run away. Yeah, those were two kind of wasted patrols. That's 6. That was cocked. That was 9. Okay, 15. Cocked, for someone who doesn't know, is when a dice is like not on one side. It's like cocked to the side. It's terminology. That basically just means the dice was not reading fully. So let's do his 6. No, I'm trying to avoid the loud sounds. Okay, sick prey. He eats it. It's 25% chance. He's fine. That's 1, 2, 3. Too bad. She eats it. She's fine. There. Okay, 4. It's cocked. 4. 5. 6. Now hers, which is to 90. It's fine. 2. Fine. 3. Fine. 4. Not fine. Who eats that? He does. Fine. So 5, 6, 7. He eats that. He's fine. 8, 9. Fine. Great. Lots of counting. And yeah, it's very nice that they're both pretty high level. I mean, I want ideally have him be also level 5, so at the very least that's like every prey that's 90% chance of it being okay, but we can only do so much. Spindlefrost confesses something minor to Sageflare. Spindlefrost and Sageflare enjoy each other's company, and Sageflare chats with Spindlefrost while grabbing something to eat. It's clear. That's warm. Oh no, wait, that's new leaf. It's green leaf now. It's the same. only if it's hot or burning does something happen. Such a shame. Okay. So these guys are fine, which is awesome. Spindlefrost still trying to set a good example. And Sageflare is sparring. And you guys are gonna go on border patrols alone. Small dog. Run away. Paw prints. Oh, check it out. You're cunning. I have a feeling that if it's something bad, you can figure it out. Nose to the ground. Sageflare doesn't see the blow coming. They held themselves to their feet, spitting at outrage, but the rogue that did it has already turned and run. Great. Do you actually know any not rogues? No, we don't. Starcon is pretty small too. We don't really know anyone. But at the very least we're fine. And we're on to a D8 for food. That's 6 and 3. That's 9 prey. We're very well fed despite injury. So hers is fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all fine. Then his 1, 2, 3. This last one is not. He eats it. It's a 20% chance. It's fine. Great. Probably do one more moon. Right? One more moon. One more moon. Okay. Things happened. Spindlefrost wasn't looking where they're going and tripped over a small trunk, spraying their paw. Sageflare itches uncomfortably, wishing that their wound would close up and heal. Instead, it's only getting worse. Great. And the two bickered about something trivial. Spindlefrost doesn't know Sageflare leaving camp, and Sageflare is sparring with Spindlefrost. Okay. Also, it's raining. No, heavy storm. Which is awesome. Finally. Something is happening. Did I get in the wrong spot? It's actually been raining where I am. I think you can kind of hear it in the background. So that's exciting. And it could have been cold, but it is just warm. But that does give us a chance of thunderstorms. Yep. Okay, so because it is heavy storming, the D4, the chance of it happening. Yay! It's thunderstorm. I know this seems ridiculous, but this is chances for more death. Which is exciting for me, because I made all these generators and I have to do something. Okay. The D20 chance of a fire starting because of the thunderstorm. Nope. In the case. Oh. It was a 2. It was so close. very, very, very close to being a thunderstorm. Or, not a thunderstorm, a fire caused by the thunderstorm. But, alas, it is something peaceful. Oh, they are both injured. This is bad. Spindlefrost has her spring. She's giving us advice to Sageflare, and Sageflare wonders what Spindlefrost is doing. It's infected. You guys are very close with each other. She likes her son a lot more than he does. I think he's definitely still, I mean, when he was very young, he was very confused about what was going on, and kind of resentful of his mom. And I think now that he's kind of grown to admire her. So because we can't go on any patrols, but we still need to eat, I am going to just kind of roll a die and then half it. That's what I do when I can't, because we don't have enough cats not to afford to do that. So that's 5 halved to 2, and another 5 halved to 2, so that's 4. I mean, we need 2 prey to survive. The fact that we have 4 prey is fine. So, his 2 is fine, and fine. Hers are fine, and fine. Great. How much do I have in the recording? I could go for another moon. With them being injured, I can go for another moon. Sageflare no longer has a runny nose. I guess that's a good thing. I will say with them being injured, that does increase how quickly they'll be learning about the sickness. Because they learn more experience while at camp. But it does mean we are missing out on things like patrols. A small price to pay, I guess. Oh, it's storming again. But it's still warm. Feels like very Florida weather, doesn't it? Like warm heat, but storming. Spindlefrost and Sageflare are actually getting along better. I guess they're both recovering together. Spindlefrost thinks Sageflare is being thoughtful of others. That's sweet. Sageflare sighs loudly every time Spindlefrost does anything on patrol. Yeah, it is not thunderstorming though, which is sad. But it is a heavy storm, which is great. And I can understand, it might be a little bit easier if these guys were just hanging out at camp, not going on patrol. Spindlefrost is thinking about a strange 2-legged object they saw recently. And Sageflare is eavesdropping on Spindlefrost. Yeah. I mean, it's really exciting that they've both recovered. But, you know, in game they're both injured and sick. Claw wound that's infected, and a sprain. You know, both injured and sick. Both haven't been able to meet anyone that, except that one loner who passed away. So we're kind of in an awkward position where we're trying, we really are, but, yeah, it's just not going great. I mean, I'm glad both have recovered from, you know, Withering Disease. Neither passed away. There was a couple scares in there, but other than that, you know, Beetleclan is reaching close to 2 years and still has not had anything to show for it. So I think that what we're gonna do is allow cats to have kittens with an unknown second parent, because what I think was Sageflare was having a moonlit interaction with a Beetleclan cat, which is curious. So yeah, we'll see if anything comes of that next episode. When's the next episode coming out? No idea. Recording these always stresses me out because I like these characters and I torture myself by creating generators that will just kill these characters. Also, if you're interested in seeing another challenge or anything else, if you want to see me do like the sisters or a loner challenge or anything, a loner style challenge without deadly sickness hanging over the heads of our cats, feel free to comment or ask. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully things will go smoother next episode.